He was very honest
Always.
at the top table, and I liked his humour.
I know, he made everyone laugh. He's so cute. Best.
Right, let's make sure. October Red Boxing here with the lovely Mikaela, world champion, going into a really big fight. First of all, welcome back to the UK. It's always a pleasure to have you. We really like you over here, don't we?
Thanks. I was hoping I'd be the Brits' favorite going into this fight. You know, I think Baumgartner thinks that she's your guys' favorite because she's fought here twice before, but I've been trying to reel y'all in.
The PR that Sky Sports and Top Rank have done with you has been phenomenal. I saw you on, did you have a FaceTime with one of the Spice Girls, Mel C?
Yes, I did a sit-down interview with Anna Woolhouse, and they surprised me with the video from Sporty Spice, which was awesome because I've been very Sporty Spice. I'm even Sporty Spice today, honestly. So
I like the red as well.
thank you. It's the fight color, so everything red on fight week.
Okay.
Always.
Just been speaking to your coach, a very wise man, a man that openly admitted that he wasn't really keen on training a female. So already you were going in the gym on the back foot, something that you seem to have had to fight with all the way, not just in boxing, but in your life as well.
Yeah, honestly, even though Coach Al's been my coach for, it's been like 12 years now, I still feel like I was proving myself to him those first 5-6 years, you know. I wasn't supposed to be the one to rise to the top out of all the amazing, talented male boxers that he had. And I felt the same way signing with Top Rank. I still feel like I had a ton to prove to them, even though they signed me. It's like they didn't have success with women. So I had to prove to them that I was worth their sign and worth their investment and that I could make a change. And I just feel like I've done that in the boxing world in so many different ways. And so being here in this moment, having Bob there, having Coach Al there, sitting beside me at this mega fight that I'm finally a part of a huge mega fight, it feels really good. It's just like I did it. And I told you guys I would do it, but this is me proving it to you.
What I want our viewers to understand is the fact of your fight, your struggle. You've said there that you have to keep proving to people, always with that underdog. Let us know, let our viewers know what it's like to be a female involved in boxing, because sometimes I don't think the viewers quite understand how difficult it can be, even from walking into that gym and going through your amateur career.
It's even so hard to answer in one sentence because there's so many different stages to get here, right? And so many different feelings and emotions and things that I had to go through. Like when I first walked into the gym, for example, they didn't have women in the Olympics even. Promoters were not signing women. So I just had to have this vision of something that did not exist. And then it gets tougher as, you get into the amateur scenes and, you're trying to reel in sponsors or make a living when people are paying attention to these other Americanized sports. And then, you want to go pro, but no one's signing women. And it's just constant different levels of challenges that I've had to overcome. But I really just had to believe that I could be here. People keep asking me, do you think that you would be in this position? I'm like, yes. I always did, not to this very detail, right? It's a very unique situation, but I had to believe I would be here. And I got here strictly through passion for the sport.
Talk to me about that uniqueness, a female-only card. Like you said, from you walking into that amateur gym to you being at the top table with the belts, taking on challenges, and you are, with Alicia, the headline. That historic moment, because it is. We may never see an all-female card again.
Yeah.
You're breaking the seal. Talk to us about that. I'm emotional about it.
Yeah, it is. And I got a little bit of backlash for taking on this fight and sort of, not taking on the fight, but joining forces with Shields Marshall instead of standing alone for Mayer Baumgartner. But I saw how iconic this was going to be. I thought it would be awesome. And I didn't let my ego get caught up in the fact that, but I'm a main event fighter, because I know I am and I know we can hold this. But this is cool to me. This is badass to me. And I wanted to be a part of it. And I don't regret it, because look where we are now. It's awesome.
I see all four of you as the main event. All right, I get it. You guys are coming on first, but it's still like the main event. We've got this rivalry. We haven't seen kind of trash talk like this, even with the male boxers. You coach quite rightly put it out there for a while. So to see this genuine rivalry, It's refreshing to all of us boxing fans. You guys are getting men to take this seriously, and you know how sexist the sport can be.
Yeah. And I think that you really hit it on the head with genuine. These are genuine rivalries. The worst kind of trash talk is the fake kind. Like, that is the worst. And I really, really think this is genuine. We're not trying to put on a show. But I also think it's important for the entertainment factor. Like, women's boxing needs big rivalries for these fans who, you know, they want to look past our skill set and whatever, tons of sexism in the sport, like you said. So we'll give them the rival. We'll give them the entertainment factor, which I think we're killing it.
We talk about styles, and styles make fights. There is a clear difference between the both of you in your styles. How do you see that faring up on Saturday when you both join the centre of that ring?
I think that she needs to stay in her comfort zone, and I'm very good at taking people out of their comfort zone. I have a very high work rate. She called me a dog, and she's right. I am a dog, and I'm going to come to her, and I'm going to try and break her down like I do all of my opponents. And when she can't keep that perfect space and box like the way she does and land that perfect right hand, she's going to have to shift into a second gear that I haven't seen her shift into. I don't know if she can, but she's going to have to with me.
Your coach has mentioned that he saw that you go through a fight, and then he says that he's seen you pick the gears up as the fight goes on. What type of mindset does that take? Because you mentioned, the deep waters. Yeah. What type of mindset does it take when you're in a fight and you've got to take it up to the next level? You've really got to start putting that pressure on.
It starts from the gym.
Okay.
You should see my sparring sessions. Coach L doesn't care if I land a perfect right hand. If I didn't finish back with the left hook and then step up again for a second combination or finish to the body, like, he's on me. He makes me work in sparring sessions. Not all the time. He doesn't make me battle every sparring session getting banged up, but he has moments in our training camp where he pushes me those last 3 or 4 rounds to really dig deep. With strong men, and I had to bite down and fight in the gym and sparring and training camps, and that's what he's why he's able to get it out of me in a fight. So that's why I think it's so important about your experience. Baumgartner wants to say her past opponents, her past fights don't matter, but they do, because we have to know if she can go so that if she can kick into that gear. She hasn't had to do that yet. I've had to do it. I've trained for it, and that's credit to Coach Al.
Coach Al has mentioned something there, that he has put you through. He said he's been particularly, hard on you, probably harder than he was on some of your male counterparts in the gym. What has that done to you as a person? And we talk about this because boxing changes people. They grow mentally as well. How has that changed you as in life?
Well, first of all, Coach Al's not a yes man, right?
Okay.
And I don't have yes men in my corner. I don't have a team hyping me up, even after what I've accomplished. Like, he still keeps me grounded, still keeps me working, still keeps me thinking, like, no, your next fight is your biggest fight. Your next fight is your biggest challenge. There's no getting complacent. And I think that's the most important things he's done. It keeps me humble. I may go out there and look confident and cocky, but ultimately I'm humble, and I don't look past anything. I prepare for the best version of Baumgartner.
We look forward to seeing you out on Saturday night. I know your PR team's moaning about you taking up too much of your time. I really appreciate it. All the best, and welcome to the UK again.
Thank you so much. I always love your interviews, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.